D-Day. After its conquest by the Nazis, France becomes one of the most heavily fortified areas in history. But early in the war, plans are made to launch an invasion of this fortress across the English Channel. It is given the code name Operation Overlord. By the spring of 1944, the Nazis know that an Allied invasion is imminent, but they cannot tell when it will come or where. They think the attack most likely will strike where the distance across the Channel is narrowest, at Calais. Consequently, their strongest forces and fortifications are concentrated here. The actual target is one of the best-kept secrets of the war. The attack will come along a 50-mile stretch of coastline in the province of Normandy, sweeping west from the Orne River to a beach on the Cotentin Peninsula, dominated by the vital port of Cherbourg. The assault is first scheduled for May, when weather conditions are expected to be at their best. Overlord, scheduled for June 5th, has been postponed 24 hours because of the worst Channel storm in 20 years. Now, weather conditions predicted for the 6th are far from ideal. But another postponement will mean a wait of at least 2 weeks for the right conditions of moon, tide, and weather. The possible consequences of delay are staggering: loss of secrecy, drop in morale, strengthening of enemy defenses. One man must make the decision: General Dwight D. Eisenhower, Supreme Commander. He makes it. The invasion will go as scheduled on the 6th. The midnight skies over Normandy are suddenly alive with the dark shapes of men who will bring the first fires of D-Day to Fortress Europe. In the waters of the English Channel, dawn lights up the invasion fleet plowing steadily toward the Normandy coast. With almost 5,000 seagoing vessels, the historic armada is the greatest ever assembled. The sea is incredibly rough. For many of the warriors aboard the vessels pitching helplessly on the rolling water, seasickness is a cruel enemy to be fought before the Germans are ever faced. An hour before the first troops are scheduled to hit the shore, a naval bombardment opens up on the enemy's coastal defenses. Allied air forces, which have been protecting the assault convoy throughout its trip, join the attack on enemy targets. In wave after wave, they roar overhead above the armada. In the ships of the invasion fleet, the men can hear the steady pounding of their fire on the enemy's positions, and they wonder hopefully if anything can be left alive on shore. The British and Canadians are to take the 3 eastern beaches. The Americans are to secure the 2 on the west. Exposed to fire from an enemy they cannot yet see, they rock toward land. H hour. beaches called Utah and Omaha, and Sword and Gold and Juneau, they come ashore. On the murderous sands of Normandy and its rim of watery hell, they push against the gates of Fortress Europe, and the fates of war and freedom await their performance. But for every man there, the new world of Normandy is a world of private agony and chaos. And no man can see the broad design beyond it, on a scale so epic that words written long ago by William Shakespeare could have been composed for the 6th of June, 1944. He that outlives this day and comes safe home will stand a tiptoe when this day is named. 3 hours after the invasion begins, it is clear that the Allies have their foothold, however precarious. And the price paid this day for the Allied hold on the beaches of Normandy is not cheap. But although the cost is steep, the results are incalculable to the plan of battle. The beachhead soon expands from foothold to lodgment. Men and weapons and equipment pour ashore. Within 12 days, almost 600,000 men and 90,000 vehicles are on the beaches, massed for the drive inland. 10 months of war still lie ahead in Europe. Bitter fighting through the hedgerow country of the lodgment area. Hard, grinding combat in the cities that lead from Normandy to the banks of the Elbe. Many men yet will fall. Many reverses will be suffered. Many triumphs recorded. But in the main, the progress of battle will follow the bold plan conceived in Allied councils and brought to flaming life by the men who stormed the Normandy beaches on a day which will forever be known as D-Day, who unlocked the gates of Fortress Europe so that a monstrous evil could be pursued and destroyed.